Okay, so this is the craft that we're doing today. It's hand-painted wine glasses. These are the ones that I did. Obviously, you can paint whatever pattern you want on them, and you don't have to just do this for Christmas. You can do it for any occasion. So to do this craft, what you need is obviously a wine glass. I just got mine at the dollar store. Then you need some paintbrushes. You can also get those at any craft store. I'm using aluminum foil to mix my colors on, but you can use a mixing palette. And then you also need enamel paint. These are special paints made for glass and ceramics. So I'm not really showing you like a tutorial on the patterns or anything. I'm just showing you how you can paint them or how it turns out, I guess. So this is me working on one of my glasses. I only bought 6 colors, the ones that you can see in the video. So obviously I had to mix colors like I'm doing right now so that I could achieve the patterns and colors that I wanted. So for this one I'm doing is actually the Christmas light ones. So usually with this you need a few coats of paint because the first one's really thin. But you pretty much can just go for it. If you make a mistake, you can wipe it off if you get it before it's dry. And if you don't, you can just use some soap and water. So here you can see that I'm doing the second coat of the green just because it really wasn't dark enough and how I wanted it to be. So I'm just going to go over it a second time once the first coat's dry. It only takes maybe like 10 or 15 minutes for each individual coat to dry, so that's not too bad. Once I have that done, I'm just mixing a whole bunch of different colors and painting on little Christmas lights because this is obviously the Christmas lights glass. And then once I've done all my colors on there, oh look it! I'm not done yet. I'm adding red ones now. Okay, let's add some red ones. Red ones. Okay, so now that I've finished adding all the Christmas lights, I'm just going to outline them to make them more like cartoony, I guess, which is how I want the design of the light to be. So I'm just outlining them and then adding the little part where they connect to the wire. And then I still don't think that the wire is as pronounced, so I'm just going to outline that as well, like you can see in this video. Obviously, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You can do any picture, design, pattern, whatever you want. But this is the one that I did, and I really didn't like how it turned out. And then for the base, I just painted it this like white gold color. It's really pretty. It's like a gold and then a white mixed together. And then yeah, you're pretty much finished. Okay, so all of them are done. These are the 6 that I did. The first one is like Christmas lights. That's what it's supposed to look like. The next one is the Grinch hand holding the ball, and then it says Merry Grinchmas on the back. And it just has a green base. The next one has a little Santa, and he turns into the stem. And then the back says ho ho ho. This one here is just a little snowman face, and his stem has snowflakes, and when you turn him, he just has snowflakes all around. This one is one of my favorites. I would say it's out of the Grinch one, and it's a snowman, and his shaft is just blue, and he has snowflakes and this cool kind of pattern coming off the bottom. And then the last one, I think it's really cute. It's a bunch of candy canes, and then the bottom is white and red striped like a candy cane, and it just looks like that, and it has white and red speckles. Okay, so this next step is the scariest. I'm like super terrified that these are going to explode, but glass is made in extreme heat, so hopefully this doesn't explode. But basically what the paint says, because it's enamel paint, right? So it's meant for ceramics and glass, is that once you paint it, you either need to let it sit for 21 days, just air drying, without you using it, without you washing it or anything, so that it has complete time to set. Or if you want to use them immediately, put them in the oven, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hope they don't explode. And put them in the oven before the oven's turned on, and then you close it. And then you come up and you set the oven. Every paint's going to be different, but the folk art enamel, you set it to bake at 350, and you start it so that they're in there while they're heating up, like while it's heating up, so that it's like not all of a sudden extreme heat, it's like progressive. Then once it's heated, you leave it in there for 30 minutes. And then once the 30 minutes is up, you turn the oven off and you let it cool down with them inside the oven, so that, once again, it's not just out of extreme heat, it's slow cooling. Okay, so my oven is now at 350. I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes, which is terrifying me because I really don't want them to die. And hopefully they'll be good. Okay, so it is now done. I'm just going to turn it off. I'll turn this light on here. Hey. So we can see that none of them exploded, which is good. We're just going to leave them in there to cool down. And yeah, they should come out looking fabulous. Okay, so the oven has cooled down. And they did not explode, which is fabulous because I really thought they were going to explode or something. So yeah, now they're safe to use and wash and stuff. You want to make sure that you wash them by hand though. Don't put them in the dishwasher because that's not good times. But yeah, this is like the perfect gift. I painted these and then my mom was like, make some for the girls in my office too. So it really is the gift that just keeps on giving because every time they use it, they think of you. So I just took them out of the oven now. They're completely cooled down. The paint looks perfect on them. And there's no cracks or anything, so they won't explode, despite what you think. This craft is actually really inexpensive. I painted all of these glasses. Whoa, causing a ruckus. I painted all of these glasses for like under $25. I got the glasses at the dollar store and the paint at Walmart. It was $2.67, I believe, a bottle of paint. But I have enough paint to paint probably like 30 more glasses. So it's definitely a really, really inexpensive gift. And if you're on a low budget, this is a great one. Let me show you the good Santa instead of just the ho, ho, ho. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this. I hope that you try this craft out. Let me know how yours turns out.